holidays can be, though, as you well know, a very difficult time for so many, especially for those young adults who grew up in foster care. In fact, nearly 1 in 3 foster youth, they become homeless after they exit the system. It's called aging out. And that's where this incredible Hawthorne-based charity called A Sense of Home comes in. This amazing organization has created over 900 first homes for 2,000 young people who are looking to do even more in 2024. And here to tell us more about it is Georgie Smith, founder and CEO of A Sense of Home. Happy holidays. Lovely to have you here and back.
So good to be here. Thank you so much.
You help so many of these young people who age out of the system find a home. First, what even made you get into this?
Oh, honestly, it was a random act of kindness. So someone asked me for help on social media. So I discovered the issue, the crisis, by falling into it. And I responded by asking my friends and my community for donations, or basically just hand-me-downs, how you would set up your child in their first ever apartment. And we created a home for a young man, and then all of his friends started asking me for help, and they haven't stopped. So it's like 8 years later, 900 homes later, or even over 900 homes, and we're still going because we need to expand. The crisis is immense.
Yeah, you're going to be providing 25 new homes this holiday season for young people. But let's focus on the challenges. You know, foster care kids have it tough anyway.
Yeah.
But these kids who age out of the system without the support of parents to help them transition, talk to us about what they face.
Right. So once you exit the system, there might be some transitional housing, a few life skill classes, but that's it. They then are on their own trying to find like a Section 8 apartment. They have to first get a Section 8 voucher. So we help them get a Section 8 voucher, we help them get the apartment, but then most importantly is how do you exist in that space? So there's no fridge, no stove, no furniture. And if there isn't a family to ever provide those secondhand items, how can you, it would take a lifetime.
Well, that's such a brilliant part of your program. You call it furniture poverty. We see your folks and volunteers here moving it in, getting the furniture so desperately needed. But it makes such a difference to set it up for everybody, doesn't it?
Oh, the setting up is everything. So what you can see volunteers are doing here is staging it, but we go into the actual home to create the entire space and design it. If you can imagine the art, where do you even begin to, like, with curtains? But we provide absolutely everything from the toothbrush to the bed to the stove to the fridge, and we put food in the cupboards, pots and pans, absolutely everything that you would want your child to have when they're setting out on their own.
And for many of these young people, this is their first home or first apartment, right?
Right. So when they go into the system, they are bounced around from place to place, and there's an average of 7 relocations, and not one of those places is their own home. It's not even their own pillow or bed or cupboard. So this is their literal first home.
And this has expanded and become so popular. You've got celebrities involved helping out, don't you? Tell me about some of them. We love that kind of stuff.
Oh my God. I don't know who I should say.
Kourtney Kardashian.
That's a holiday tradition that Kourtney does with her family. But yeah, a lot of wonderful celebrities. Suki Waterhouse just did a Christmas song for A Sense of Home, and Kelly Wersler, the designer, just did a honey where you could buy for the Christmas, and that goes to all the proceeds go to us.
I mean, it's not incidental that these celebrities weigh in. It really brings more donations. It brings more attention.
I think that the important part of it, why they're coming, is because in the space of creating the home, we get to see the best of one another and really see one another's humanity. So we create a very safe space for everyone to show up, to share to this vulnerable person who's let us into that empty space, which is very brave. So in that moment, we share the best of one another, and I think that's where the celebrity component is coming in. It's not about their celebrity, it's about their humanity.
And I'm reading that you want to expand all the way to the East Coast because the need is great. Again, 1 in 3 of these kids age out and end up homeless again.
That's right.
Share with us all, because I think it makes the biggest difference, the lives that you've touched and what it makes you feel like when you see these kids brighten up when you hand them those keys.
What is so great, you're right, we will be opening up in New York in the next few months. The greatest pleasure I think that we get is when someone receives a home creation, they get to come and pay it forward. So yesterday we were in the rain doing a home creation, and there was I think 10 people paying it forward, 10 young people that had had their homes done recently paying it forward. I think that's the most powerful part of it, because then they're being a part of community and community building. They become agents of change. That's incredibly empowering.
Right.
But yes, seeing their lives change before your eyes is amazing, but it's the beautiful volunteers that are making that all happen.
Well, it's like Father Greg Boyle with Homeboy always
Yes.
says, we are each other. And when we can see ourselves in each other and be of service, what is the spirit of Christmas if not that?
Oh yeah, I said yesterday, the Christmas music that we were playing as we created the home made the most sense it's ever made.
Well, you provide Christmas all year round to these young people, and it's such a crisis, and I just applaud you for the work you're doing. Thank you for coming in and sharing it with all of us. A
Thank you,
sense of
Giselle.
home. There's nothing more important than having a sense of home within and without for these young people and for everyone. Thank you, Georgie Smith.
Thanks, Giselle.
Yeah, thank you. Happy holidays and a
Happy
beautiful
holidays.
Christmas.